Hey there, thanks for stopping by. My name's Alex, and I love video games, but I also love being a dad. And one of the biggest life changes since becoming a dad is I now have a lot less time for video games. Now a lot of that time has been replaced by time spent with my kids, which is amazing, but sometimes I get to the end of a long day and I just want to sit down on the couch and play some games. Now when I do get to play, especially lately, it's late at night, I'm tired, I'm falling asleep half the time, not as engaged in what I'm playing. So I'm starting this channel kind of as an experiment to see if recording my gameplay, recording me talking to myself into the mic, keeps me engaged, keeps things fresh, keeps me awake, and I don't know, maybe I make some cool videos that I look back on sometime in the future and say, oh yeah, remember when I made all those videos? That was kind of cool. Or, oh yeah, remember when I made all those videos? What the hell was I doing? There's only one way to know which way that's going to go, and that is to play. I actually did some kind of test recordings with the first Kona. The video quality was kind of all over the place, and the mic quality, I was dialing in some settings. But I think I've got that figured out. And the good news is, it seemed like it worked. I was having a really good time talking to myself in my basement like a crazy person. So if you want to stick around, hang out, and be a part of that, then you are always welcome. But yeah, I did a blind playthrough of the first Kona. It's a kind of a first-person mystery adventure game that takes place in a small village in Canada. I know nothing about this sequel other than it's a sequel, and it just came out on Game Pass a couple weeks ago, so I'm gonna dive right in. I am playing on my Series X, and I've got a whole slew of games queued up that I think would be good for this kind of recording in this channel, so I'm excited to see how far this goes, and yeah, hopefully this is enjoyable for anybody out there. Let's dive right in. I am feeling good about the last save file. Oh, this is different. Exploration and shooting gameplay. Okay, there was a little bit of shooting in the first game. Not great. I mean, definitely not a shooter, but it did the job for what they were trying to do. Adventurer looks like the default. For players seeking a balanced experience where challenges are engaging without becoming too difficult or frustrating. Or detective. I'm gonna go with adventurer and see how that goes. Full narration. I enjoyed the narration a lot, quite a bit in the first game. It was an interesting element. I may release that video series eventually, but it was pretty up and down with the video and audio quality. So we're back in Quebec. Okay, good to know. I butchered almost all of the name and pronunciations in the first game, so I fully expect that to continue in the sequel.
I must take a moment today to thank the boldness of our government and our shareholders.
William Hamilton built his venture on the ashes of the Second World War. The copper mine he envisioned was ransacking the First Nations' ancestral territories, drawing the wrath of the local people. It definitely took nerves of steel to stay the course, despite all this hostility. Before long, in the face of William Hamilton's cold and uncompromising stance, the petitions and peaceful protests turned into sabotage, vandalism, and other criminal acts. The industrialists' private properties also encountered the wrath of the demonstrations. Carl Faubert, a veteran of the Korean War, was hired from Montreal as a private detective to shed some light on this whole thing. But at the end of his long journey to northern Quebec, the detective did not only encounter property damage, he also came face to face with the corpse of William Hamilton.
Sure did.
The strangeness only kept building throughout the investigation. A powerful, unseasonable blizzard hit the region. Bodies frozen in unbreakable ice appeared. The local fauna began to act strangely and aggressively. Carl Faubert began to doubt his own sanity. The detective felt the weight of a gaze, as if he were at the mercy of a powerful, feral creature waiting for the right moment to attack. Carl's fear was taking over, overpowering his reason. He was giving in to delirium. In that instant, he thought that the dark waters of the lake might shield him from the shapes that pursued him. From there, he had a renewed hope in civilization, or whatever was left of it.
This is much more of a direct sequel than I thought. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really expecting. But I was thinking it was gonna be like a Sherlock Holmes game situation where same protagonist, maybe same general location, but different story. But this is picking up right where it left off.
On one of these shores stood William Hamilton's lavish mansion. And there, the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, who knows? Under the luxurious paneling and damask carpets, he might be able to find answers to his questions.
Oh.
The detective wondered about the floating debris. Had it drifted out from the shore? Or had it been abandoned there in the middle of nowhere?
I gotta say, I kind of like the older narrator in the first game. He kind of had this whimsical vibe to him. This guy sounds a lot more professional, a lot more no-nonsense so far. A lot more scripted? I don't know if that's the right term for it, but... And seems like there's a prompt this time around for if you want to listen to the narrator or not. So that's interesting. Okay, I've got my rifle still.
Carl saw a boat in the distance, clearly piloted by one of his own.
Don't turn the light off, man.
Had
Okay, he sees me.
Finally made it to civilization. His hopes were immediately drowned out by the sound of gunshots.
Man, maybe he's not shooting at me.
And fast.
I know in the post-credits scene that I found a boat, and then it kind of ended right there. So I'm assuming it's the same boat here. So this is like part 2.
Yet each stroke was desperate. The icy water and his wounds made him feel weaker and weaker. He had to get to shore.
Can I reach the surface yet? Is it safe? You gonna shoot me in the head? Alright. Kona Brume. Kona Brume. One of those two is probably right. If only I could have heard that.
Bleeding and the hypothermia were tearing at Carl's poor body. When he finally saw a light in the distance, he was filled with a faint sense of hope. Could it be a refuge?
Probably not, man. Probably gonna be shooting at me again. Okay, so I got a health and a heat meter, a warmth meter again. That's good. Familiar. Also, I don't think I knew what I looked like in the first game. Maybe just a sketch drawing. Ooh, I just blacked out all the way here. Hello? Anybody home? Is this cabin even real, or have I completely lost my mind? Okay, got some spare parts. Okay. Reset. Okay, that's resetting the view. Okay, so I automatically grab them. Good to know. Locksmith receipt. For delivery of construction supplies. October 3rd, 1970. Construction material delivery. Maintenance work on gazebo. Okay. What What mystery lies within the gazebo? Yeah, I can't pick up beer like I could in the first game, at least not that beer.
Carl was convinced that he would not wake up if he went to sleep in this state. It was probably best to make a fire and take a look at his wounds.
Okay. Very similar so far to the first game. It is interesting that they added a difficulty meter, but also, you know, indicated an emphasis on shooting right out of the gate. Okay, I got my flashlight now. Can I equip it? Oh, A, okay. Sweet. Oh, I can hit people with it. Okay. And I can... How do I hide it? I mean, I don't really need to, but... let me do a quick control check. Maybe I'll turn the sound up just to... Maybe I'll go up to 20. How about that? I've been amazed with both games just how loud the master volume is in the monitor. I mean, I've got it down to 20%, and it's like at just basically right at my mic volume, and my mic volume is pretty much right where it should be, I think. So, anyways, enough rambling. Okay, I can't see my inputs, so never mind. I'll figure it out. Yep. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crashing. Have I completely frozen? Oh boy. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Wait, there we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. No need to panic. No need to reset everything. There we go. It's just B. It's just B. I'm pretty sure it was B in the last game too. I'm pretty sure I'm crazy. Which kind of was my catchphrase in the first game, so bear with me. I'm trying to be thorough though. I mean, I'm being a bit obtuse here. They started me on like staring at this first aid kit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. But I'm looking around, taking my time. I'm not gonna die. Can treat wounds. Can treat wounds and some minor health issues. Okay. Quick inventory. Oh, okay, so that's a new system. Got it. Patched up. The blood is out of my vision. I am still cold, so let me grab a log. And find the stove. Where is the stove? Oh, here we go. We got a fireplace right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do like that there's a crosshair now, and I think I can disable it if I want to, but I don't think I do. Although I will say the very minimalist HUD on the first game I really liked. And I might even see if I can turn that on in this game. Like the meters were only there if they were low, which right now they're not, so those seem like they're permanent. And there was no compass, which would definitely was a challenge at times, but I think I enjoyed it. Ooh, a gun! Hello! Don't mind if I do. Is that in my quick select? It is. Is it reloaded? Okay, just making sure. Case of emergencies. Okay. And I don't need that right now. Okay, alright. Am I hungry? I mean, there is no hunger meter. Also, I'm not seeing a sanity meter like there was in the first game, or a stress meter. So that's interesting if that's gone. Here's a note from Charles. It mentions the location of a key. Richard. We missed each other again. I slipped the money under the door. When you are finished with the delivery, just leave the key in the gazebo. I knew it. Same place as usual. I'll be gone for a few hours, but I will see you next in front of the checkerboard. Be prepared to get your ass kicked. Charles. Damn right, Richard.
Once his injuries were treated, Carl suddenly felt very relaxed. A few hours of sleep.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I mean, I definitely need to go to sleep, but those guys are after me. I don't know. I assume. Yeah. Carl knows French. He's from Canada. I don't know why I was about to say, oh, maybe Carl didn't know what they were saying when they were speaking in French. I'm the only one that doesn't speak French. Carl speaks French, reads French, for sure. Let me just do a quick HUD check. Graphics? So I can, okay, I can turn the crosshair off, but that's it. I can't actually turn... Okay, that's okay. I'll leave it. I'll leave it as is. Take a nap. Nighty-night, Carl. You've earned it. You've earned your sleepy time. Look at that. Day 2. Wow, okay, yeah, I guess the whole first game did take place in one day. I mean, I think I beat it in 4 hours or so? 4 to 5 hours? So that sounds about right. Shelter. Alright. Time to get to this gazebo.
Carl struggled to wake up. His makeshift bandages offered him little time. If he wanted to find the truth, he had to get to Hamilton Manor without delay.
I love that this is like a episodic, kind of episodic. I mean, it's just picking up right where I left off. I like that. Oh boy, these weren't there before. I'm sure of that. Somebody just came in here while I was sleeping and dropped off a journal and a camera? Oh boy. Unless... boy. I hope that's the case. I mean, I hope that's not the case. I hope the game just popped those there and I, you know, took them out of my pockets before I took a nap. And, you know, somebody didn't just drop off my belongings and creep out the door. Let's do a quick journal check. I'm in the lake. Managed to get on a boat and escape from the beast on lake. I'm gonna say Michal. This lake connects directly with Leech Lake. Hey, I can say that. That sounds good. Which surrounds Hamilton's Manor. I hope to find people alive there, or some way to communicate with the outside world. It's about time this misadventure came to an end. Well, this is only part 2, sir. Several boats and debris are floating on the lake, but no sign of the pilots. So I'm writing this as I'm on the lake, I guess. Okay. Armed men are sailing on the lake and seem to be shooting at anything that moves. Now I'm just picturing him writing this. Oh, they're shooting at me at present. Let me log this journal entry real quick. Who are they? Did they shoot the others?
Time was running out. He had to go to the manor.
All right, narrator.
To his questions.
I wanted all narration, not impatient narration. I had to run away and leave all my equipment behind. Who can I trust now? Okay. Alright, narrator, you happy? I'm on my way. Jeez Louise. Door? That's bright. Jesus.
Carl left his refuge, knowing that
Okay.
he was headed to a more comfortable, but otherwise ominous place. Hamilton's Mansion.
Hamilton's Mansion. Okay, I'm gonna grab... I am not gonna fall for this mistake like I did in the first game constantly. Oh, okay, never mind. I always ran out of logs. I never had a spare log, and I'd come across a fire in the wilderness, couldn't light it because I didn't have a damn log, and it killed me a couple times. And I'm sorry I keep alluding to this first game that I don't have footage of on YouTube, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a nice short adventure. Definitely had a very rapid conclusion that honestly kind of took the wind out of the sails a bit, but overall it was a lot of fun. And I didn't realize until the credits that it was, I think it was a Kickstarter game, so that's cool. This seems like the path. Let's go down it. Let me get my gun at the ready. See just how combat heavy this game is. I have 10 shots. 10 shots, 10 kills, baby. I'm looking for a gazebo. Damn, is that collapsed or snowed in or what? Can't be opened. Yeah, okay, no shit. There's a ton of snow there. I'm sure it'll melt soon. Thought that was the letter A for on the Xbox controller. That's how blind I am. Get some batteries, okay. So I've got a bunch of batteries. I didn't see if it mentioned that that was for the flashlight or something else. Guess we'll find out. Okay. I don't have a map yet, I don't think. Do I have a map? I do have a map. I just have a map. Okay. Man, a lot of decisions they made in this game that I'm sure I will come to like, but compared to the first game, a little, too many modern conveniences in this game. The first game had a hand, you know, literally a hand map that you had to pull out, and I mean it had a "you are here" like a live, you know, icon for where you were on the map and where you were facing. So it was, you know, kind of fourth wall breaking, but it was still a hand drawn map that you had to literally get out of a car to open and look at. And you know, that was cool. And the limited HUD was cool, and the yeah, I mean, no complaints really, but I definitely didn't mind the immersive nature of the first game at all. I mean, did I have to get off my snowmobile as soon as I got on 100 times because I forgot to look at the map and didn't know where the hell I was going? Yes. But you know, okay, I am officially wandering aimlessly. Okay. I kind of just took off in one direction thinking, oh, that's the direction to go. Kind of expecting to find a gazebo by now. I don't know what the key is for. But I also feel like my progress is going to be limited. Wait, I'm an idiot. I just looked at the map. Okay, it's not that big. So I can't. Okay, and it does seem like I am eventually going to be blocked off up here, if nothing else. But that looks to be the mansion. So there's an kind of an objective marker, it looks like, as well. Key of the mansion. Is that the gazebo? Come on, game. Don't give me a key icon. Let me find the damn gazebo. What is this, Assassin's Creed? You just got markers for everything now? It's my fault. I looked at the map. But you think for a game like this, you know, where it's mystery, it's the whole point is looking for clues. You know, maybe don't flag the gazebo on the map. Let me find it. You know, it's funny.
This looked recent. Better not test it.
Better not test it. Ah, it doesn't let me. Still got some invisible walls. Makes sense. Skyrim is one of my favorite games ever. Surprise. I mean, everybody loves Skyrim for the most part. But it was amazing just how much turning off really the entire HUD and specifically quest markers on the map for the... What the fuck? Hello.
That wolves do not attack people. Still,
you're just there the whole time, huh? How much turning off the map markers really changed the Thieves Guild side quest when you had to break in and steal a specific item. Totally changed it. I mean, those quests were basically mind-numbingly boring when the map marker was just like, oh, it's upstairs on this table. Just follow the arrow. I mean, really made you search the whole house. I mean, once you got to it, it was like still obvious as hell. It's like this big, obnoxiously shiny object compared to everything else in the house. But, I mean, I did that on some later playthroughs, and I was like, oh wow, this is like a completely different game, kind of, in terms of immersion. So that was cool, and I appreciate that kind of stuff. Trust your players to figure out what they're supposed to do and find their way.
To put the horror into perspective. Accidents happen, and in the inhospitable far north, it happens more often than not. Nevertheless, a feeling of deja vu stayed with him, as if the carnage was not over.
Wait, what the hell? I was thinking that, I was like, this is a badass decal or paint job on the side of this. This vehicle, what is this? It's just a dude frozen here. Abnormally frozen body. You think? Bruise marks on the neck. Ooh, I'm doing a whole search. Security officer. Branded with Hamilton Mining Corporation's logo. Okay. Can I take it? No. Oh, I'm taking stuff out of his pockets. Oh, that's cool.
The plan suggested that a package had to be retrieved not far away. Carl had to keep his eyes open.
Okay. Can I zoom? Oh, I can a little bit. Okay. So where it's at a bridge or a water crossing. And there's a depot nearby. Okay, I'll take that. I think. No, am I not taking any of this? Okay. Level
An
1
access
key card.
A rather modern piece of technology, especially for a mining complex in the far north. What could it possibly open?
That's a pretty cool logo with the H. Can I at least take that? Frozen watch. October 4th, 1720. I said 1720 as if it was the year 1720. Good lord. I can't remember if I can't remember what date the first game took place in. I know it was October 1970, which is obviously when this watch got frozen, but I can't remember if it was the 4th. But this is very recent at any rate. Okay, that's good. But I don't have the map, huh? Or do I? Did I get that? Did I actually take that stuff? No, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I couldn't tell if I was actually taking it or not. Protective bag. Radioactive material. Okay.
This kind of lead-lined bag had only one purpose: to contain the radioactivity of an object. Carl picked it up.
Let's shake it out.
With all his soul that he would never need to
Untie that bad boy. Shake it out on these old-ass seats. Okay. Geiger counter. Ooh, could this be a new gameplay component? I'm in. I'm down. Let's see. Oh, I was like, I knew I saw something else.
What were these mysterious fragments? And why was there a warning about the Brume?
Ah, it is Brume.
This letter raised more questions than it answered for the detective.
Okay. Let's read this. Intervention Protocol. Disaster Crisis Contingency. Hamilton Mining Corporation. To the employees of the Emergency Intervention Unit, in case of an explosion or a disruption with the matter, quickly retrieve the secured box located in your coverage area. With the device, locate the fragments to collect without delay. Beware of the matter's volatility. Under no circumstances should you get close to the Brume. Collect the fragments with the mine's usual protocol. The mine's special lab is the only safe place to bring back the fragments. What is the Brume exactly? I was thinking that was like a location? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yep. Let's get that bad boy. Maybe that's a French word that means something like, I don't know. Maybe it means like radioactive material. Probably not. It's probably something more specific. But I don't know, and I'm not looking anything up, even if it's a dictionary. What happens if this gets too high? Does my face just melt? Okay, alright. No radiation detected. Alright. Oh, just kidding. How's that map looking? Wait a minute. So is this... Where's that bridge crossing? That's not the... This isn't the depot area, is it? Let me see. Let me go back. Sorry. Let me just go back. see if I can go back through that vehicle and just check out that little corner. Loving the graphics so far. Still pretty minimalist, visually, not visually, HUD wise. Even with the compass, it's not too intrusive or anything. I think it is actually over here. Hello? Can I open you? Do I need a crowbar for this box that's already open? No? Nothing? How about further yonder? Hello? Hello?
The security was more reminiscent of a Korean military base than a mining operation.
Am I in the corner now? Hell yeah, okay. Let's use this bad boy. I belong here. I've got the armband, I've got the key card. I've got the gun. I'm security. I got everything. I don't know if I actually took the armband. I don't think I did. Okay, okay. Full on hazmat gear. Can I take this? Gas mask? Hell yeah.
Carl had tried out older models as an infantryman. He hardly saw the need for such equipment to protect against simple ore dust.
Can I not take it? Did I take it? I'm still... No, I didn't take it. Let me turn the sound up just a little bit more again. Still dialing it in for this specific game, but maybe go up to 30. How's that? The music in the title screen was just so freaking loud. It's like kind of set the tone for this game. That sounds pretty good. I'll see how loud it is with the next narration. Kind of moving around a bit just to see how the sound is. It sounds good in my headphones, but might be a little quiet on video. So I'll keep dialing it in. Okay, so I don't need to take that. I can't take a hazmat suit. Just got another gun. I have 2 revolvers now? Or did I just take ammo, essentially? Okay. Alright, yeah. That sounds pretty good right now. If it's too quiet, I'll bump it up for the next video. No problem. We're adapting, we're learning, we're new to this. And with this revolver, can I blast open this box that again is already open? I'm dying to know what's in this box. Come on, what's in the box? Alright. Nothing. Nothing important. Tell me that doesn't just look like a strange but awesome decal or paint job on the side of this thing. I totally thought that's what that was. Again, I am damn near legally blind. I mean, I got a big ass TV, but I'm not right in front of it, but I'm probably gonna misread a couple things because it's late, I'm blind, and sometimes I'm just a little dumb. So it's a trifecta. It's a good combination. Makes for entertaining videos, I'm sure. I'm sure of that. I have this thing in my hand like I know what I'm gonna do if it goes high. Oh, hello, dear. Don't mind me. As you were. Watch out for radiation, wolf. Watch out. Oh, okay, just walked right onto the road. It would have been amazing if I just got blasted. I mean, I don't know what would be driving on this ice rink here, but check the map. Okay. Interesting that it doesn't really mark this as a road. The map is pretty kind of blobby, I guess. It's just kind of total land area. It's not too many landmarks on the map. You know, blobby.
Carl's intuition.
Private drive.
Somehow,
Private property.
he knew that this road would lead him to ruin.
Ruin, you say? Somehow Carl knew that the developers did not want him to go down this path, and so he turned around. Hello. Evening. Or morning. $50 miles and kilometers? It's gotta be, well, I don't know. 50 is not a round number in kilometers per hour, I don't think. I mean, 50 is 50, I guess, but I actually don't know if Canada uses miles or kilometers. I'm gonna assume, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't know. It does say meters in my compass towards the objective, but I feel like that's pretty common for video games. That doesn't necessarily allude to the in-game universe of Canada and what they use for their distance. So I'm going to assume it's 50 miles an hour. It's all very interesting, the conversations I have with myself late in the evening while I'm playing video games. And now they're finally being recorded. Now, well, I mean, I have to go to the top of this rock if I can. Is there a jump? Yes, there is. It's like a little Pride Rock action. Oh, can I not get up there? Come on. Alright. Fair enough. Sorry for wasting your time. So, I mean, eventually this is definitely going to be like, hey, don't go over there. You will literally die if you go that far from radiation. So that'll be interesting when we get to that point. So far, so good. And that does tick even when I don't have it equipped, right? Oh shoot, maybe not. Nope, sure doesn't. Okay. Oh, well, I'm at the gate, and the gazebo is somewhere around here. Is this gate open? It is now. Hamilton Estates, plural.
This was the mansion of the late William Hamilton. No
Not
doubt
bad.
about it. There was no other rich industrialist in the area to have a sumptuous mansion built in the middle of nowhere.
So, okay, so this is some of the vandalism that they were talking about. I think that this was actually specifically the vandalism that brought me here. I think, it was either a lodge or a mansion, that I was brought here to investigate, and then Hamilton was dead on the floor of the shop. I don't know what that says, but I'm sure it's damning. I know what that says. Hello.
The locals despised Hamilton, as
Assassin.
they were all perfectly aware of his shady dealings.
Interesting. Can I go in the garage? Oh, yes I can. Uh-oh. It's starting to pop off a little bit more. Okay. Hell yeah. We're in it now, folks. We are in it now. Let me go to the flashlight. I don't know if I really need it, but I don't think I need the Geiger counter right now either. More batteries. Let's keep going. I will search high and I will search low. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Nothing in the toolbox. Why did I just shit a brick in my head when I opened that? I thought, I mean, I didn't really think, but just something about the way that opened so quickly, I thought something was about to fall out on top of me, like a dead body or something. Okay, there's another log. Here we go. Let's start a fire. How about that? They also simplified the fire building mechanic. You needed fire starter. Hello? That was very ominous. You needed fire starter, matches, and a log. And now you just need a log. Not necessarily a bad decision. I mean, you never ran out of matches with fire starter at all. Where's the ska station? Oh, here we go. Oh no. This is giving me Lost flashbacks big time. Big time.
Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement agressifs. Je répète, tenez-vous le plus loin possible des animaux et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la HMC.
That's ominous. That's very ominous. Oh, please stop. I don't want to hear it again. I don't. This is just like Lost. I can't turn it off. Oh, boy. Lost is, in my opinion, one of the greatest shows of all time, and that is such a terrifying moment when they hear that and realize it's been playing on a loop for, don't remember how long, but a long time. Okay. I can't take that? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get away before that freaks me the hell out. Spare parts, ammunition, always good, always good. Let's go out this way. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't possibly fit my fat ass through that gap. No, Carl seemed very fit and in shape. Oh, there's too much snow. Okay. Nobody in the vehicle. That's good. Doors are frozen shut. Makes sense. That is a nice vehicle, though. Anything in the boot? Anything in the boot? Can I open the boot? Ooh, there's a suit in the boot. They were about to leave. Who was about to leave? Is this a suitcase? What is this? This big round... That must be the spare tire, I'm guessing. It fits with the rest of the carpeting. I thought that was a suitcase at first. I was like, who has a round suitcase? You just roll it down the hall? It's just a giant wheel. Here we go. I'm going to go to the front door. It's going to be locked. And then it's going to say, I wonder where a key could be. Key required. No problem. Can I peek through? Or maybe not. That was something I liked in the first game a lot too. I really needed to stop just talking about the first game, but I liked peeking through the windows. It was such an odd feeling, but you could actually see in, and I'm assuming when this loads, it's going to be a pretty, like, kind of a new area. That's probably why I can't see in there. That's my guess. Oh, okay, I'm scoping things out. Cannot be opened. Okay. Try me. Locked from the other side. Okay. Alright.
This letter, found in the cabin, mentioned a gazebo.
Mm-hmm.
The key to the mansion would likely be there.
Check the bench. Check under this bench. Key to the mansion. Got it. And what do we got here? Nothing. Okay, can't grab any of those tools. Got it. Alright, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Didn't even knock. Oh, is it jammed? Oh, nope. Alright. What is that telling me to do? Oh, journal entry. Let's read this real quick. Let's see what else we got. I wonder if I missed a couple things. Oh, I haven't... Ah, damn, I forgot about the camera. I totally forgot about the camera. I found a wrecked vehicle and its frozen driver standing upright on the side of the road. You're gonna have to take my word for it, because I did not photograph it. I noticed marks on the frozen man's neck. Didn't take that either. He's also wearing a Hamilton Mining Corporation badge. Why would mining company staff carry guns? And some kind of radiation detector. He doesn't know the term Geiger counter? The security measures seem excessive for the region. What the hell is this scribble on the right? Am I just making sure my pen works? Hamilton Estates. Built in the 40s, this mansion is proportional to its owner's wealth. The estate is both an impressive achievement and the embodiment of the Americans' excesses that the locals angrily suffer under. I thought he was English. A radio transmission is being broadcast on a loop. It recommends staying away from HMC personnel and animals. Where is this message coming from, and who set it up? A lot of personal effects have been abandoned here, as if everyone had left at the same time. Something bad went down in this place. Several people fled the mansion in a hurry. Graffiti that says murderer, that's what it says. More graffiti, we're digging too. can I, oh boy. Let me take pictures of those real quick. Just make sure that they pop in. And I'll try to be better about that now. There we go. Yep, it just added it. Okay. Maybe I can go back to the very beginning at some point. I don't think I need to, but if I get the itch, I may. Take a picture of this car with the suitcases in it. Okay, Jesus, excuse you. I said, take a picture of the car with the suitcases in it. Wait, did I not even try to open these? Oh, no, yep, okay. Alright, that's gonna do it for this first video. If you stuck around, thanks very much for watching, and I'll pick it up in the next one. Thanks.